So I can't just burn down Zeto's Health Spa because I have emotional attachments to it now. Welcome to a new season at the farm. I brought hostas. I brought blueberries. We're going to plant them, but I have a problem and I need to go take you over to Zeto's Health Spa. And that's not the setup for a poop joke. There's a problem. All right, it's time to come clean. This isn't actually the first time I've been here this season. I came about a month ago and, well, play the quick clip. But I didn't anticipate how much snow was here, and I've already gotten my car stuck in the driveway, so we're off to a great start. Yeah, so I came too early, right? And I had a problem with what was going on, but it was not this. Allow me to show you today's problem with the health spa. Could you just go ahead and zoom in on that? Yeah, so we're gonna have to get that out of there right now. But I do have a rake and a shovel, so we're gonna pull that rodent nest out. And honestly, it's just going right to the fire pit. If something comes running out of there and I scream, please don't judge me. Negatively, at least. Get a good look at that. Oh yeah, yeah. So I had this bucket to protect the toilet paper from this exact situation, and I'm really glad it held up exactly as intended. But I feel like I gotta disinfect the whole box now. I didn't scream. I'm proud of myself. Rapid fire garden review, starting with the sad maple, which has definitely been chewed off. So I think that might be the dead maple. Hey, look, there's a happy cactus. Spices, and ooh, the cherries. Garlic, aplenty. The asparagus bed is allowed to look like it does. The pond looks so good. Now is for one of my favorite moments. We get to walk into the forest. We got to go check out on the walnut trees to see if they're coming back. Thanks for accompanying me out here. I've seen moose in this exact spot on the trail cam. So I didn't want to come out here alone. Almost every walnut tree shows signs of being eaten, but most of them also show a little bit of a sign of budding. So I believe this guy is coming back, despite what all the creatures have done to it. It's 7 a.m. on the farm. Today we're gonna plant the blueberries right here out in the open where it's nice and sunny. We're gonna plant some hostas over on the tree line. We're gonna finish drinking some coffee first. This is the western edge of our property. There's a very nice line of trees that is a mixture of things. There's some maple trees, there's some oak trees, there's a couple of apple trees that are just naturally growing in this tree line as well. Then ahead of it, we've planted a row of dappled willow trees that I'm propagating. We've also planted some rows of Sharon that don't appear to be coming back at all. And in front of that today, we're planting the hostas along this edge to make a nice border instead of just the wild bush. These sticks here need to get burnt, so since we've got that rodent nest sitting in the fire pit, that should get going nice and easily. I promise you I'm going to straighten out the line of pots as I go about planting them. But here is a pot of the hostas. You can see some of them starting to come up. So they overwintered just nicely. I'm going to be planting them dispersed in with things like this dappled willow, which you can see is starting to bud. I've got a lot of videos of me propagating these. You might have seen me plant them last year. There's also some rows of Sharon in here, which are not coming up, so I don't know if it's fair to say that they're still in here. But we're gonna have this nice wall of plant life that is nice to look at to create a nice walkway so that we can stand here and just walk right to the edge of the tree line down there. This bunch of tree branches will get burnt too. So this wood pile is way too close to this tree. I gotta move this wood pile too, so don't judge me. Just take a look at this magic. My slick transition got messed up, but I finished planting all of the hostas. I've never had to consider the most efficient way of taking hay out of this hay bale before. So I'm just gonna pull some out and fill this wheelbarrow. I'm going to use the hay as mulch with all of the things I just planted. Now that I have some hay, let's go put it down on the blueberries that are planted. Here we have the blueberries planted in a nice sunny spot. I've used hay like it's mulch, made sure not to crowd around the base of these plants, and they're gonna do so good. That's it for the tasks that I wanted to accomplish while I was here. It's what I came for. Although this fabric that was creating a nice little sitting area, nice grass-free area we didn't have to cut, has gotten blown around in the wind. So I'm just gonna straighten those rows of landscape fabric up, put some rocks down so that they don't blow around as much. Other than that, I'm just excited to come back, so I'll see you next time.